So again, we're working with the stationary swim in place devices. So here again, we're restricting the ankles. We don't want to kick, it's just too easy. We've marked the floor with a white pipe so she knows where she wants to max out that cord. She's got our touch paddles that come in some of our kits. So she's going to pull her eyeballs to that white pipe, and she's going to make sure she can hold that place. If she has a spotter, they can watch the clock, and we can hold that position for 15, 20, 30, 40, 55 seconds, whatever the time is, and they're going to get out and do that. Then we're going to do that for a few reps and then switch the paddles. So now we're going to a in-between. This is going to be our resistance gloves. So this gives you about a 15 to 20 second rest, a quick change. The bags are ready to go on. Now we're just adding a little bit of resistance to that upper body, making the hand a little bit bigger, still working the upper body muscles. Going to be a little bit harder because our paddle just got smaller substantially. Now she has to hold that position on that white pipe much harder to keep that cord fully stretched out as it was with the touch paddles. So again, she's going to do all she can to get to that position. So we're going to be working harder and harder as we go through the progression of ascending paddle types. She's going to get all the way to that white pipe again, a shorter time frame for when we're doing it this way. And then we're going to switch paddles. We're going to go to our displacement paddle, which in this case is our brute paddle. Those hands, if you put the resistance gloves on the stretchy side around your wrist, they just pull right off. Instead of the non-stretchy strap, put the red stretch inside the bags. So here we're just quick putting our displacement paddles on, called the brute paddle. Got to finish your stroke or it's going to want to pull off of your hand, just like all of our paddles do. And now she's really got to work that upper body. She's got to make sure that her forearm, her high elbow catch, her EVF is good. She's got plenty of body rotation. She's rotating that dual ankle buoy back and forth, and she's working really, really hard now to get back to that position that was fairly easy to stretch out with the touch paddle. Now she's really working. So the interval intensity training has just gotten harder and harder as we go through a progression like this. We can also do this progression in reverse, which works in a different way, but also equally as hard.